And the deadline for the legislature and the governor to agree on a budget is tomorrow at midnight. Well, we just heard from the governor. Now the other side. Welcome, Republican House Speaker Kurt Daudt. Thank you so much for coming in.
Good morning, Esme. Thanks for having me in.
All right. I have to say, when I asked the governor if it was going to get things were going to get done by tomorrow, he said exactly what you said to me before the show, that you're optimistic.
I am optimistic. We've had what I would call probably a breakthrough in the last maybe 24 hours. The meetings have been really well. I think everyone understands that the clock is ticking, and if we are going to get this done on time, that we need some real movement. And there has been over the course of the last 24 hours, so that's what gives me optimism.
Okay, the devil's in the details. What happened?
Well, I think I always say the governor, believes that he gains some leverage if he can push things till the end of session. And I think that's one of the flaws with Washington. They don't have an end deadline that forces people to come together and compromise. Friday night we decided that we had to get these bills moving because it takes time to pass those bills. Saturday morning when we met with the governor, it was kind of a different tone. Everybody was starting to talk about what the real final agreement looks like.
Please share.
Well, obviously for us, our priorities have been tax relief. It has been transportation. We did meet the governor halfway on the tax number. We think that's fair. The governor said a couple of days ago he shouldn't have to go more than halfway. We kind of feel the same way. So we think that's a fair number. We've got $300 million of road and bridge money out of the general fund. There will be more in a bonding bill if we can get the agreement on the bonding bill. And then the other spending numbers just kind of have to fit in place. So we feel optimistic about that happening.
All right. And obviously you're holding back, it seems, on some specifics because it's not a done deal yet. But, I mean, it's going to have to get done by tonight. I mean, realistically, just really, to get everything printed and going over.
It really will. And there's a process where we need to get the bills printed and drafted, right. and that takes time, and to make sure that there's no errors and mistakes, and people have time to read them, and we bring them out in conference committee, and folks can read through them. So we really need to have those agreements by late this evening in order to pass everything out. I think we passed our first budget bill last night, the ag bill, where we had agreement. We're close on about 3 others, very, very close on about 3 others. You should see those by probably afternoon, moving through the House and the Senate, and the rest overnight tonight and tomorrow during the day.
All right. Is there some kind of compromise in the offing in terms of pre-K? Because this is something that the governor has been adamant about, and I think he really feels that this early childhood education is part of his legacy, as justifiably he should. I mean, his initiative was all-day kindergarten.
Well, this is
universal kindergarten.
Right, and this is an area where there still is some outstanding disagreement, and the good news is that we're not disagreeing about whether or not we should spend money on our earliest learners. We're just talking about, should we do it through a universal one-size-fits-all model, or a more prescribed scholarship model that really targets the dollars at the kids that need them the most. And that's the approach that we support, and frankly, we need to have that debate quickly over the next day or so, and I think that will be an issue that will be one of the tougher ones to get through.
Okay, because it's obviously, for the governor, I don't think anybody would disagree, it's certainly at the very top of the list. How about these vegetative buffers? Because that's something he feels very strongly about, these vegetative buffers around area lakes and rivers.
It's a contentious issue for farmers. They feel like in many cases this is kind of a taking of their land. They've been farming this, and I think the one thing that we need to really understand is that everybody wants clean water. All of our farmers, this is their livelihood, and their land and the water around them are basically their life. So they want to have clean water as well, but they want to have a kind of a balanced approach on how to get to that. I think we understand that this buffer law is important to the governor. Ultimately, would we like to remove it or dismantle it? I think we would, but at this point we're working with the governor, and we're trying to get it implemented in a way that really can make it successful. And he's meeting with a couple of our chairs, I think around noon today, to have that discussion, and I think we'll come to agreement on what should be in the bill.
And then finally, are you going to announce that you're going to be running for governor?
You know what? I am, as you can tell, I'm really busy with what I'm doing right now, and I'm really committed to that job. I haven't made any decisions. I'll probably look at it after the session, but right now I'm committed to what I'm doing.
Okay, well, right now, obviously, you are busy, probably not getting, as you said, a lot of sleep.
No.
But thank you very much for your time this morning, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Esme.
Okay.